Yo, what up? This is Rational Vids, and we're coming at you today with another tier list. This time, it's gonna be fruit, ultimate fruit tier list, and it'll make it easier because it's all labeled. So let's get into it. So first, we got green apples. We mean like Granny Smith apples? They're a little bitter for me, but definitely not the worst fruit I've ever had. I'm putting that C tier. Red apples are delicious, just like very sweet, very tasty, a little hard on the mouth, but other than that, and full of seeds, but other than that, that's definitely one of the better ones. Put it at B. I might move it up to A later. Apricots. Have I ever had an apricot before? I don't know if I have. Avocados are definitely top tier. S tier in Tex-Mex cuisine, and definitely anywhere in the Southwest where I live. This is the goat fruit. It's a fruit because it has a seed, like a one big seed like this. It grows on trees. It's definitely a fruit. So I'm definitely putting that S tier. Bananas, that's my S tier fruit here. Another S tier fruit here. I eat these before I go on runs all the time. It's very satisfying. Sometimes can give you a stomach ache if you're not careful eating it. But other than that, also at A tier, if not S. Blackberries. Blackberries are very delicious. Putting that at A. Black currants. What the hell? What are these? Never had these. Blueberries are good to go eats. They don't satisfy me as much as like blackberries do, but they're still good to eat. I'll put it at B tier. Cantaloupe, very delicious, very sweet, and definitely good to eat. I'd say A tier. Coconuts. Now, if you've never tried coconut milk, you have to get used to it first. A lot of people think it's not good. They think it's kind of like too milky and sort of tasteless, but it's like you're drinking water mixed with sort of like a tint to it or a tinge. Um, Overall, I think this can be used for a lot of good things, though. It's definitely A tier for me. Cherries. I've never been a big fan of cherries. I think the taste of it, like a cherry on anything, is just it's not that good, man. I've never liked cherries that much. That being said, it's not bad enough to get like an F tier rating. Cram. So I'll put it at D. Cranberries are not that good either. I've just never. I only enjoy like cranberry sauce when it's like Thanksgiving and you can put it on your turkey and it goes well with some other foods. But if you eat cranberries by themselves, it's just they're not good at all. Put it at D tier. Dates. I've never really had dates other than I guess I've had like I know these are used for like laxative purposes, but never eaten it. Dragon fruit, never had it. Durian, never had. Fig, figs are good. I always like figs, especially when they're put in like honey. Figs and honey is a good combo, and I like just eating. You can just eat them plain too, so they're great. Gooseberries, never had these. Grapefruit is way too freaking sour for me. Honestly, like I've never liked grapefruit on anything. This is like bottom tier. This is like F. Red grapes. Grapes are good. They don't satisfy me as much as like these foods up here. Not even as much as these foods, but I put them on the same level as green apples, middle of the road. White grapes might be better. Kiwis. Never really had a kiwi before. Lemons are good if you squeeze them into other things, and you can eat them whole. Very good citrus fruit. And better tasting than like grapefruit, which is like a sweet and soury mix that just doesn't come out very well. But if you just eat, but lemons are just they have that thing. Same with limes. Limes actually might go higher than A tier. Never had lychees. Mangoes. I've had mangoes before. They're good if you add it to other things. That being said, if you eat a mango raw, like just the fruit, it's not like the best thing in the world. But that being said, I'd still put it in B tier. Nectarines. I don't know if I've ever had a nectarine. Oranges, I have a mixed opinion on. Because if you have just orange slices already cut up, you could just pop those in and You taste it. It still tastes pretty good, but just not as satisfying. And also, it just doesn't. I don't like really the taste of like orange juice. So I'm putting it as C tier. Papayas are delicious. I'd definitely put that B tier, if not A tier. I'll put it A tier. Never really had passion fruit. Peaches are not good to eat raw. You can add them to other things, but not good to eat raw. Pears are pretty good. I've never been the biggest fan just because they're more smooth texture, but they're very sweet and they're very easy to eat. Never had persimmon. I haven't had a lot of these fruits. I need to eat more fruit. Pineapples are delicious. I love pineapple. Adding pineapple to anything, even pizza, is a good thing. Plums, I've never been the biggest fan of plums. I've always thought they were, it's too fleshy. And they're not even that good. I might even I put this at D tier, not F tier. Pomegranates are okay. I've had pomegranates, and a mixed opinion, middle of the road. Too many seeds for me. Never had pomelos. Raspberries are delicious. I love raspberries. Never had red currants or starfruit. Strawberries are some of the best fruit you can ever eat. Very easy to eat, very tasty, very sweet. I always like these. I'd definitely put it at A tier, if not S tier. I didn't even put it at S tier. Then I have to rank it above bananas and blackberries, though. So, tangerines. These are a different kind of orange. They're better than regular oranges, I would say. But I'd say B tier. Watermelon's delicious. This is definitely an S tier fruit. Very, very sweet, very watery. You could eat the seeds. Very good. Honeydew. It's like cantaloupe. It's very good. I put it A tier. Asian pear. I don't think I've ever had that. Or guava. Or blood orange. Or custard apple. What are all these? Never had any of this crap. Never had kumquats or mulberries. Raisins. They're okay. They're good if you just snack on them from like the box. But other than that, it's just not that good to me. I'd say C tier, middle of the road. Jackfruit, wasn't that just on here? Never had these, or these, or these, or these. So there you have it. That's my fruit ranking right there.